Explorers is a 1985 movie directed by Joe Dante. It starred Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix as misfit best friends who build a spaceship and embark on a secret adventure to another galaxy, where they find that things are not always as different as they seem. This I'm dismantling will become a spaceship. Cue title card. Now, I was 15 or 16 when this came out, and I vaguely remember watching the film because basically I was more interested in dressing and thinking I was cool like Sonny Crockett and going to the Friday night discos. So it kind of passed me by until I recently watched it and couldn't understand why I had not watched it sooner. The kids make an awesome spaceship out of junk. Logic is on a side mission in this film, by the way. But it was the mere fact they made a spaceship from junk like I used to do with cardboard boxes on a rainy Sunday afternoon. Anyway, I'm making my own version of that ship that was in the film, so let's start scratching this build. To start, I'm going to cut a circle out of plastic card to cover this gap in this base, which was a Whack the Mole toy. Putting that all to one side, I grab a drink lid and a styrofoam ball, chop the ball into half and stick with hot glue this drink lid to the ball. Why did I do that? Because I know how difficult it is to paint on styrofoam. I cut the excess of the styrofoam down so then it's flush with the plastic lid. Then stick that half of the ball onto some cardstock, which is just basically cereal box. Trim all the edges. I grabbed some more plastic card to make wings. I made a template out of cardboard. Now this is something I will readdress later on in the build because I wasn't happy with how the wings looked. I'm going to need some rivets for this build, so I'm just going to get the hole punch and punch out some rivets. Now this is the ironic part. I spend a good 10 minutes riveting up the wings, only to redo the wings, which you will see later on. But for now, let's just enjoy Aaron being a doofus and riveting up the wing. I cut out some thin strips of EVA foam for later on. In order for this back bit to fit properly, I just need to trim off the bottom of the styrofoam ball. And then to cover up the hole that I just made, I'm going to use some cardstock to cover the hole. Now that time-consuming process was so that this would fit nicely onto the base. The strips of EVA foam get glued down to hide all the cutting sins. 2 leprechaun-sized milk bottles I used. Well, one of them is a backup, basically just in case I stuff the cutting of the first one up, but I don't, so this can now go in the hole in the drink lid. I stick more EVA foam onto the lid to look like it's holding the exhaust on. I add more rivets just to add a little bit of visual interest. And while I do that, it's subscriber shout out time. It's my way of saying thank you to all the awesome subscribers who leave comments. Please keep them coming. I reply to all comments, as you know, and it really helps with the channel engagement. And once all that was done, it was time to put the wings on. And while I'm looking at the wing, I'm thinking, I don't understand, it doesn't look right, which I will address later on once lightning strikes, basically. So I went away, had a cup of coffee, came back and thought, right, I'm going to redesign these wings. So I draw out some more wings and cut them out. And once I cut them out, I put it to one side and thought, I'm just going to look at it for a little bit more and just see if it grows on me. But I'm still not happy with the design, and I cannot for the life of me understand why. Because I'm a doofus, ladies and gentlemen. I did the top half too high. Now this will get, now that when I flipped, that flippy bit should have been at the top, so the bottom should have been at the top should have been at the bottom. So anyway, I move on. I'm going to make a trash bin out of an old camera roll container. At its present moment it's too tall, so I'm just going to chop that down. For the handle I'm just going to snip this paper clip, and with chunky monkey fingers I'm going to put that on the top, and there's my handle for the trash bin. I use this medieval looking toothpaste squeezer and a bit of card to give it some texture. And then I can just roll that onto the container, and there is my trash bin. I go through my big bag of junk bots bits just to try and find some little bits and pieces that I can add to this build. I'm still obsessing over those wings, so I pull up a 3D print and realise my mistake. Redo a template, but this time, because plastic card is becoming a little scarce in the supply cupboard, I just cut it out of cardboard and glue it down. After the wings, this is piping, which I'm going to need to make semi-barrels with. What I mean by semi-barrels is, well, you'll see in the next shot. Because the pipe is split, I can maneuver each side around this crudely made box, and then glue one either side to the spaceship. I cut out some triangles from card and glue them down to the sides. Using thicker card I can now enclose the middle bit, and finally add some detailing to the top with using some of these junk bot spotlights. Remember the trash can that I made? That gets glued down into place at last. A little learning time. Now you've seen me use this green stuff, remoldable stuff before, so I made a copy of a model kit part, and I'm going to throw some UV resin into it, making sure that it all hits the sides and nice and even and flat. Now this would be the part where I bring out my little UV torch, but look what I found in the other half's cupboard. No, it's not a new tub of Vaseline, it's a huge UV doodah, so while she's out I'm going to use it. Now I just need to plug it in, 1 second, let me just get that plugged in, lovely. So all I have to do is turn it up. All I have to do is turn it on. Hello. Why is it not working? Okay, technical fault. Let me just. Okay, it's still not working. Why is it not working? Let me. Here we go. Let's check the. Yeah. Okay, so that's working, and it's plugged in. Hang on now. I actually forgot to turn the plug. Oh, dear God, I'm blinded. Look, there's the UV. And just sit it over there for like 60 seconds, and hopefully if I turn it off, let me just check, see if it's, yes, it's worked. And now just pull it out of the mold, and there is almost an exact copy of what I copied, if that makes sense. Just need to trim things up, and then I can stick it onto the spaceship as a little panel, which is going to go right there. So I suppose I best do a code word for this video. If you're leaving a comment, put the code word into the comments so I know you watched me get blinded by a UV light. And the code word is whack. Please also like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. I'm just adding some wheels from a tank kit as like little portals. While I was looking in the other house cupboard, I found these semi-gems I've used before, so thought I'd use them as rivets instead of making some. If anyone knows what model kit this came from, let me know in the comments please. It's always fun to hear what bits I'm using from different model kits. So I think that's it for adding bits and pieces to this model kit. I finally liking how the wings look, and oh, the underneath. Yeah, I need to do the underneath. Okay, 1 second. I use cardstock for the base, and while I think on, I'm using a Mod Podge PVA glue mix to seal all the cardboard bits to help with the painting later. While the paint dries, I'm going to use these leprechaun sized milk bottles as thrusters. I just need to cut them down. Add some backing just so it's easier to glue onto the cardboard. I add some wire mesh to the top just to give it that thruster look. And then finally glue them onto the bottom of the spaceship. Now the ship is ready for black primer. Now I wanted this to look rough and ready like it had been homemade, and I think I've achieved that look. You probably won't notice it until everything has been painted, but for now, black primer. I always like this when you put a solid base coat down, because it sort of brings everything that you've made together and doesn't look dodgy. So in the film, most of the ship is red, so red it is. Because the air gun is acting up, I thought I'd just use a paintbrush just to start painting everything. I used two different shades of metallic silver for the base and other bits. I'll do a little dry brush for the grill and the viewing screen, or whatever you want to call it. Now I did have some transfers for this, but because it's home built and home painted, I want this stripe just to look rough and ready. This was probably the most nerve-wracking thing, even though I could just paint over it if I'd stuffed it up. But no, there is the yellow stripe, or flash, or whatever you want to call. This is where mine differs a little bit from the movie version. I wanted to add some tyres to make it look like it was like a Dodgem car, if you remember them from the old fairs that we used to have. Well, we used to have them in the UK. So I just stick some tyres down either side and one around the trash can. I didn't fancy painting on the transfers that was exact to the movie, so I just found the ones that I liked and just added them to my build. We're coming very close to the end of the build now. I used some weathering powders to bring out some of the rust and edges of the spaceship. Glamour shots are next. I hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and press that hype button. All those things help with the channel. Also include the code word or not, but I'd like to think most of you watched the entire process of this build. And until next time, keep scratching that build, everybody. Thanks for watching.